taught me nice. I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion. You see my name in the lights. Better get right, I'm champion.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of EuroLeague Weekly. I'm Dora Panteli and as always next to me...
You remember Rihanna's song?
Is George.
Work. But
my voice is back. Well, not kind of bad.
Not Real Madrid back, because Real Madrid is back.
No, it's not kind of Real Madrid.
Kind of back. Like Cervena Zvezda, kind of back. Shout out to Zvezda, 2-0.
Okay, quite a double week, right? Quite a double week. Let's start
the show talking
about
Red Star.
Was amazing.
Baby.
That was their third consecutive win, above 100 points scoring. So good for them. But let's be honest. The team, based on the results, as you see, that really surprised me lately. Fener. Not that I didn't know about it.
The champs.
Fener, yeah.
Fener is trending up in this week's Stock Watch. 2-0, even though they played without Wade Baldwin. Arguably the best team in the league right now. Definitely the best defensive team.
Yeah, the best defensive.
They have the
best defensive rating so far.
And I know you like to make a lot of jokes about age, but Nicolo Melli, hey man, have you been watching?
Yeah.
The guy, he looks like he's 10 years younger than he was last year. He plays the 4, he plays the 5, he can switch. What's crazy is his basketball IQ allows him to play good defense, even though he doesn't have athleticism necessarily. He's one of the best players in the league right now.
And let's talk about that fact that, as we said before, they have the best defensive rating in the league right now, 109.8 per 100 possessions. That's like really good, exceptionally good. They just signed a couple weeks ago Nando De Colo. Talented attacker has been playing amazing for them.
Yeah, he's been good.
And I read something that Coach Jaskiewicz said. He was like, he had so much more potential to play even better. So imagine what else this player can do.
Triple threat show. He came on early in the year and he said, I'm the best player in the league. Why not?
Really? Did he?
And it was only like 4 or 5 games in, so maybe it caught a lot of people by surprise. But I followed this guy throughout his career, and you know what? He's good.
Right now they have the same record as you see in the standings with Hapoel.
Yeah.
What happened there with Hapoel last night?
A choke job.
Anyway, we're going to talk about it in a little bit. Let's move on to Monaco now. Okay, when was it? I think it was a couple shows ago that we had this team as our trending up team. Now, this double week was not what Coach Spanoulis wanted for sure. 2 losses in a way that we're not used to see them lose. But I don't know. What's your take on that?
So getting blown out by Madrid, I understand. It could happen.
Yeah,
in
Madrid
a double week, you go to Madrid,
really
they have a good team. Tavares is a problem. So I understand that it's possible to happen. The way you lost to Zvezda at home is, it raises a lot of eyebrows. How do you lose a game where you're in control the whole game, you allow the other team to come back?
You take it to overtime.
Yeah, Cervena Zvezda is good, but you need to be locked in for that game in a double week where you have to go to Madrid for the second part. So it's definitely a concentration issue, and Spanoulis has talked about how they don't take every game seriously. So Monaco has some things to address for sure.
Yeah, and if we talk about personnel, Mike James was good, but not at his level, let's be honest, because we expect a lot from Mike James, and I'm sure he expects a lot from himself. And I read this post he made about, people judge when they have high standards from players and teams. Mike James is a player that everybody expects him to score a lot, but let's be fair here, you can't be at your best performance every single night in a EuroLeague season. It's too much, and I think he was right on what he said. A lot of times we say, oh, he's an amazing player. Next time they're not playing good, oh, he needs to retire, he's not that good. So, yeah.
I mean, I don't read into that too much, if I'm being honest. I think they need more help from their bigs. They need more consistency from their bigs.
Mirotic and Thijs were not up to their level. Let's be honest with that.
And you know what those guards are going to give you. Okobo can have a shooting off night. Strazel, Mike can be off. He can be 3 for 11 one day. He'll still give you some assists and some good decision making. So I think the bigs need to be better and they need to be more consistent. But it's better to have losses like these in January than it is in April. So.
Allow me to remind you before I start with our starting 5 for this week, powered by Novibet, that in order to be on our starting 5, you need to have 2-0 for the double week. So 2 wins are required. No matter how you play, 2 wins are required to be on our starting 5. So let's start with Sylvain Francisco from Žalgiris. 2 amazing wins for the Lithuanian team and 2 amazing performances for Sylvain Francisco, who's back on our starting 5 after a break of 2 weeks. So against Asvel on the road, he had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists and 1 steal, and an amazing plus-minus of plus 24. And against Armani, he was even better with 25 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists, and a performance index rating of 21. Francisco led his team in 2 wins, and now, guess what? They're only 1 win away from the top 6. At shooting guard, one of my favorite players, Kevin Pander from Barcelona, he's back on our starting 5. He has been having an amazing season so far. We know what he can do. He's a scorer. He's a killer when the ball is hot and the team needs him. Kevin did what he does best during this double week. He scored a bunch of points. Against Dubai, Kevin had 20 points, plus 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and a performance index rating of 26 points. And at home, against Asvel, he was even better with 31 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a performance index rating of 34 points. Barcelona won both games, and I'm sure Coach Xavi is really, really happy about that. At small forward, there's no other player that did what this guy has been doing for his team. I'm talking about Talon Horton-Tucker from Fener. THT was amazing this double week. 2 very important wins for Coach Joskevich's team and 2 amazing performances from THT against Virtus on the road. He had 28 points with 4 threes, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a performance index rating of 28 points, and a really good plus-minus with plus 18. 2 days later, he did exactly the same thing, this time against Baskonia. At home, he had 21 points, 8 rebounds, a performance index rating of 22 points, and a really good plus-minus with plus 25. And it looks to me that when THT plays like that, Fener fears no one. At power forward, there's no other player that deserves this award every week more than Sasa Vezenkov for a 2nd week in a row in our starting 5, and he deserves it 100%. Vezenkov this week against Maccabi at home, he had 28 points with 6 for 8 from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds, and a performance index rating of 32 points. Against Efes, he had 19 points, he grabbed 5 rebounds, and he had a performance index rating of 20 points. Olympiacos, of course, won both games, and Coach Barzoka's team looks very, very dangerous. If we made an MVP ladder right now, Vezenkov would probably be on the top. And at center, for the first time in our starting 5, Ebuka Izuntu from Red Star. What an out-of-nowhere performance was that for the center from Red Star. 2 amazing wins, more than 100 points were scored there. The Nigerian center was amazing, especially against Monaco. He had 22 points, 12 rebounds, a performance index rating of 36. Of course, he was the MVP of round 23, and he led Red Star to an unexpected win. Against Virtus, he had another double-double with 12 points this time and 10 rebounds, and the Serbians secured another W. What a week for Red Star, and what an amazing performance for Zundu.
You know, I'm wondering, Dora, Tuesday was a big game for Greek sports. We had 2 EuroLeague games, Olympiacos playing in the Champions League, a lot of traffic in Piraeus. So where were you at, CEF or OAKA?
I was at the Telecom Center.
Telecom Center,
Not
Athens.
at CEF.
So you missed this Are You Serious play.
But when I watched it right after, I texted our editor-in-chief and I said, we really need to put that in.
Dora, listen. This is a crazy dunk, and for a EuroLeague debut, are you serious? Tyrique Jones getting up there for the alley-oop dunk. I don't know if that pass from Tyson was exactly what Tyrique Jones wanted, but he got up there for the razzle-dazzle and the dunk.
It was a good pass because if you see, he does it with the one hand, the one that is from the outside, so from the left side, and he throws it exactly where Tyrique Jones wants to catch it because he catches it with one hand. With his right hand on top here.
That's what he does.
Yep.
He does. He can get up there.
That's amazing.
Are you serious? Tyrique Jones. I got this feeling he's going to be in the show more. Now that
He's going to be more in the show in general today. But his debut was amazing with 6 points. All of them very, showing his athleticism.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what Olympiacos wants from him. He wants his athleticism, his quickness, the way he can jump for rebounds, for alley-oops. That's what they're missing. That's why he's giving them.
What they want him is to switch on defense and get some
blocked
shots.
That too.
Yeah, but that's we can talk about that later.
George, I wasn't at CEF, unfortunately, as we said, to witness that Tyrique Jones dunk, but I was at Telecom Arena, and I was able to witness our out-of-nowhere performance part by PUMA for this week. And of course, it was that performance from Vassilis Toliopoulos with 21 points, 5 assists, 1 steal. What a performance, what a career night for Vassilis Toliopoulos. I'm very proud of him. I've been following this guy his entire career. This, to me, it's old news. I said it to him right after the game while we were doing the interviews for EuroLeague. This is old news. Everybody knows who's been following Vassilis' career that he's a scorer, he's a shooter, he can do those things. Mm-hmm. And before that, he had only played for 2 games, 9 minutes in total. That was the chance he was waiting to prove what he can do.
I mean, FIBA, when he has amazing performances for the Greek national team, they have this thing where it's Steph Curry and you take off the mask and it's Vassilis Toliopoulos. So, everybody knows that he can, score in bunches. He can get it done, shooting from the 3-point line. Obviously, the athleticism and the defensive end have been the question. And size a little bit, I would say, throughout his entire career. He's currently in a rotation with some questionable players defensively. Elite players in the EuroLeague, no doubt about it. They're making $2 and $3 million. But I think Billy's going to have a tough time carving minutes. And when he plays, he's going to need to score in bunches and in limited minutes.
He needs to be consistent when he plays, because at that level, you need to be consistent when you're a scorer, when you're a shooter, and especially because now he got his chance without Nan in the team. Mm-hmm. When Nan returns to play for Panathinaikos after his injury, he will need to find his space again. But let's not forget, to have 13 consecutive games that you didn't participate, not even for a minute, and to be ready like that, George, says a lot about what kind of player he is. Not when you're watching the games, but when he's practicing.
Listen, he's cold. There's no doubt about it. He
has confidence. Yeah, he's very sure about himself.
And he's hit a lot of big shots in his career. So, against a team that Pana should be winning and winning by a lot, I'm not impressed that he gets to do it against these guys, because I've seen him do it on the biggest stage with the Greek national team. But for sure, our out-of-nowhere performance is Billy.
Congratulations. Amazing performance.
Salute.
We're going to open today our 2024-2025 Panini Donruss EuroLeague Basketball Hobby Box. George.
Hobby box. More of a cook
and
box.
There we have a lot of things, great rookies, legends, and of course, in here, we have autographs.
Before you get cooked, I want to remind everybody.
He knows everything.
That we have a monthly EuroLeague ticket giveaway. So go to Squeak TV or Trace and Chase on social media and make sure you follow all the steps, because you can win tickets to any EuroLeague game you want.
Okay, are you ready for some taboo?
I'm ready. Who's going to go first? Ladies go first. Why do you have 2? You only need 1.
Okay, I'll get 1.
Ladies first.
I'm going.
Wait. Let me put the timer. Ladies first, and just be good, okay? Be good.
Okay.
3. Ready?
Wait.
3. No, you don't get till 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Pass, dude. You're taking too long. Pass.
Okay. What?
No, I'm just kidding. Go.
Okay, let's go. He's Italian.
Niccolo Melli, Marco Bellinelli.
Yes.
Go. Okay.
Marco. Oh my God, he's a Greek legend. He is a...
Spanoulis, Papaloukas, Pridezis. Go. You're winning right now.
He played for Real Madrid. He's a legend. He's a really good shooter.
Sergio Rodriguez.
No. What else can I tell you about this guy? He earned Final Four MVP honors. He's from
Four.
Italy.
He's from Italy.
He played for Real. He got the trophy with Real. In
Is it a coach?
2015, if I'm not mistaken.
Is he a coach?
No,
Give me, what position does he play?
he's a wing.
How do I not?
He's a shooter. Is
You're
Nocioni.
twisting the facts to win.
Why?
You're twisting the facts.
Why?
Because he has dual citizenship. You said he's Italian.
He's Italian / Argentinian.
Yeah, so, okay, all right. That's cool.
I'm allowed to throw some tricks too.
Okay, let's go. Come on, I want to show you how this game is played. You ready?
Okay, let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. He's a wing that played for Partizan last year. Now he plays for Bayern Munich. His last name is basically, that's not funny. His last name is basically a short name. It's basically a first name.
Cool, let's go to the next one.
All right. Baby Shaq.
Baby Shaq.
Yeah.
Oh, Sophocles Koscielnitis.
Yes. He was drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks. He's from Chicago. He played in Barca, now Partizan. Afro.
He's playing for Partizan?
Yeah, he used to play for Barca, drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks, top 3 pick. He's a power forward.
Bonga. Όχι, τον Bonga δεν είναι. Τι λέω, Carlos.
Yeah. He's from Chicago. Never mind. Skip, because you're not really good at this game.
I'm not.
So, he's lefty from Monaco, alongside Mike.
Opokombo.
Yeah. So, Isaiah Mike was the other guy that we're looking for.
Oh my God, Isaiah Mike.
And Jabari Parker. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case. Do not
Okay, I'll say 2 things. 1.
Do not play taboo with me.
1. I still left the Mike was a Partizan. I didn't make the transition.
You know what?
And I interviewed him before the Bayern game
For
too.
real?
And he saw Tyrique Jones' mom, and they were hugging each other. And I was like,
how do they know each other,
and
right?
I was like, oh, it was with Partizan. I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot. So that's why I didn't make the connection. When it comes to Jabari Parker,
Trace and chase. No more taboo. Let's just do blind ranks and starting fives and things like that. See you next week.
you know, George, I start thinking that we need to change this fan zone a little bit.
Why?
At the beginning, you were.
You want to be doctor?
Yeah, I want to be doctor.
Oh, she wants to be doctor, ladies and gentlemen.
We're just going to do 1 and 1. Choose. You want 1 or 2?
I will go with 1. I'll go with 1.
Okay. I think you read it. That's why.
You wanted 1, huh?
I think you read it. No. Let's go with number 1 for George. Good evening, Dora and George.
Good evening.
Good evening. Quick hot take on Panathinaikos. If we want to have even the slightest chance this year, we have to hand the keys to TJ Shorts, who, by the way, was really good at the second game that Panathinaikos didn't manage to win, but he was good. Sloukas is worn out, and that's completely understandable. Nan can do everything on offense by himself, and it's impossible for Toliopoulos to consistently deliver performances like the one against Baskonia. If we don't let Shorts feel comfortable with the team, the dream of the 8th title is over.
There's a lot of things that are wrong.
Oh yeah, that's like a huge debate. We need to have a separate show for what's happening.
This is quite easy. First of all, Toliopoulos' performance happened for multiple reasons, and it will be nice if it could happen. It's nice if you can have that type of player off the bench where he come in and give you scoring, and if you can find a role for that, that's cool. But that's not the norm. Also, you say you want to give the keys to TJ Shorts. When Kendrick Nunn's on your team, nobody's taking the keys from his pocket. Let's make that straight and clear that it's Kendrick Nunn's team, and it will be for as long as he's there for Pana. Now, as far as Sloukas and TJ, Sloukas, he was dominating before his injury. I don't know if y'all forgot what he was doing.
Yeah, his best career started
but
so far.
Obviously, he's a step slower. He can't blow by his guy. So what you need to do is get him open so he can hit his threes without having to create space for himself. As far as TJ Shorts, you need to accommodate him with players that fit his playing style. You need to help him on 5-on-5 because there's clearly issues on the set. On the 5-on-5 set, because there's no shooting around him, Dora. When Juancho is shooting 28% and his player is going towards the middle, when the guy who's guarding Holmes doesn't respect TJ Short's three-point shot, and he's playing 3 meters away.
Correct. There is no space
for TJ to operate. It's pretty simple. So accommodating him with pieces that fit his playing style and run that 1-3 go screen with Osman over and over and over again. Run it because it works. So accommodating him with players that match his style is what's going to help him play.
I like it, but I have to add something. I have to add something to it before we move on to the second take. That I agree that he needs shooters around him in order for him to create. But the reason TJ Shorts was the reason TJ Shorts came to Panathinaikos was because they liked the style he played with Paris. And in Paris, he wasn't playing a lot of set offense. He liked to run.
You need a rebound to run.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say is they don't need shooters. They just need to play better defense, get the quick defensive rebound, and run. Because when this guy is running and they give him ball screens on the go, nobody can stop him.
The thing is,
so it's not about set. It's putting him in situations that he doesn't have to play set offense. That is the key. I agree, because right now we cannot start adding shooters. If they shoot, they shoot. If they don't make the shots, they don't make the shots. And of course, I understand what you're saying about Slukas. Slukas, he likes to have the ball in his hands. You can't just make Slukas an off-ball player now.
But TJ is not a good off-ball player, and Slukas can be a good off-ball player. And when Slukas can't beat his guy one-on-one,
not for a long time,
and TJ can.
Let's not forget, Slukas is an amazing player.
Dora,
he's having an amazing year. He can play 35 minutes.
He's not beating his guy one-on-one. He's not getting by his guy. He needs to outsmart the guy in front of him to get by him. He's not going to cook him.
My understanding is that Panathinaikos just needs to be faster. And in order for Panathinaikos to be faster and have an advantage in offense and to be in transition situations, they need to do what they did the year that they won the title. Play better defense, either steal the ball or deflect the ball or get the quick defensive rebound and run. If they don't run and set offense, right now, they're not that dangerous without Kendrick Nunn. They're not dangerous with Kendrick Nunn, without Kendrick Nunn. There are dangers with Kendrick Nunn, but not consistently. Let's be honest. What do you have to say? You look at me like this. You don't agree?
I got nothing. Like, I think we covered this very well. And thank you for Marios to give us a pass to talk about Panda, because there's not really nothing to talk about.
Okay, let's go.
Hot take number 2. Things are simple. Madrid will win this year's EuroLeague. We started the season a bit sluggish, had our ups and downs, but now we're in incredible form. And in May, we lift our 12th title. Don't disappear afterwards, guys. I want to shout out on your show. Thanks a lot. That's a cool one, Nando. That's a nice little message. Don't disappear afterwards, bro. We're coming to work until the Final Four and after or whatever. So don't. We're here. We're here Christmas. We're here Easter. We're here every weekend on Squeak TV. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dora.
12th title for Real Madrid. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but it's a big club, a powerhouse for basketball, for European basketball. I don't know about them going all the way right now. They've been playing good. They're not my favorite team this year, I have to be honest. Real Madrid was my favorite team some years ago, when you all remember who was on the team. But now I think they're not consistent. I don't know if they can be consistent to the way they play now. They have been consistent the last rounds, but I don't know if they can be consistent. And to me, it's January. I want to see who's going to be consistent after the break that we have in February. So I want to see those teams then, because right now, if you see the standings, from 1 to 8, actually from 1 to 10, everybody is like 1-2 wins away from each other, from the top to the bottom. It's one game away. So no, I don't know. And they're not from the teams that they impressed me. Like, even though Monaco is not doing great right now, they impressed me this year. Fener, after they might lost in Dubai, but they impressed me this year. Olympiacos, they've been impressing me this year. Valencia at the beginning, now they're having they're declining a little bit, but they keep impressing me. Real didn't impress me this year. I was expecting from Real to be good. It's Real Madrid. but they're not
I mean,
amazing.
they're top
with
four.
it.
What do you want them to do, Dora? They're top four.
They're top four. Can they stay in top four?
Let's see. We'll see. Their schedule is not that bad.
To me, when we talk about Real Madrid, when we talk about Fener, Panathinaikos, Olympiacos, right now, these four clubs, I expect no less than from 1 to 4. So anything else from 5 to down,
it's no good for you.
I'd be like, yeah, that wasn't the goal at the beginning of the season. I want to be honest because we talked about high standards. I have high standards from teams that they've made investments to have high standards. I'm sure that when it comes to the most anticipated game this week, looking at the schedule right now, someone who doesn't follow so far the EuroLeague rounds will say the Turkish derby should be on the most anticipated game. However, Efes has been playing really bad. So we're not going to put Fener against Efes. We're going to put Olympiacos hosting Barcelona.
Yeah, this will be an interesting game for sure. I think Oli gets it done. They get it done. They'll probably cover too.
I think that too.
They'll probably cover as well. They're playing really good right now. And I don't think not having Will Clyburn is going to be, it's going to be really bad for Barca. I'm really looking forward to this game. I want to see who guards Kevin Punter because if you don't put Thomas Walkup on him, he's going to have his way. So what I would do if I was the coach, and obviously they know what they're doing, but I would put Thomas Walkup on Kevin Punter and just have Tyler, play under on Sadaransky and challenge him on the 3. But with that being said, Barcelona's been playing better. Xavi Pascual's experience, so this is definitely the most anticipated game. But Oli gets it done.
Oli gets it done. I believe that too. They've been playing amazing, and I think that I'll make a joke here. You talked about they should put Walkup on
KP
on Kevin, but Walkup has been shooting amazingly lately.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on in the threes. I was like,
let it fly.
Let it fly, Thomas. What's going on? You want to be a shooter?
Yeah, he has to. There's nobody else to play point guard right now.
They signed you up for a...
That's why they signed Corey Joseph. He's alone.
Yeah, but I think they're going to get it done. No offense to Coach Xavi, and I really love his playbook and all that he has done. But right now, Barcelona, they've been playing good, but they're not up to the level that Olympiacos is. George, I have to be honest. You remember we were talking about me not being a Seth on Tuesday, missing that "Are you serious?" dunk.
Whoa.
That was the thing that I was like, when I watched it, I was like, I should have been there. I don't care about the dunk.
Dora,
that reaction.
You would probably be on your phone during announcement. Let's be honest here. You're probably on your phone during.
Come on, George.
Come on, man. Well, you're gonna watch
Don't
this before the game.
expose me like this.
I mean, everybody's on their phone when they're announcing the players, unless you've been to the game for the first time.
That is amazing. Look at that.
Yeah. I don't know if he's probably not scared of fire. He was just not ready for the fire behind his back.
I'll be terrified. I'll be like, oh my God, my hair.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. And that was he was super close to the fire. Like, somebody tell the guy, give him a heads up. What's going on over there? But yeah, that's definitely a funny. And Tyrique, he was cool about it afterwards.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I didn't expect that. Nobody told me about it. So yeah, that was fun for sure. And I think Olympiacos dominating tails from the timeline makes more sense because of, yesterday just shocking us with the signing of Corey Joseph, just a player that hasn't been mentioned from Olympiacos reporters, NBA champ, a veteran, a guy that is all about winning. He can shoot, he can play make. The age is definitely, I'm not talking about your age. That's not the age is definitely a question mark here.
35 years old.
I don't know, like
35 years young.
The thing is, when somebody has played for Greg Popovich and he comes over to Europe, I'm confident about that player.
No. So he's a good player.
Yeah, for sure.
He has experience. He looks a lot like, when I'm talking playing wise, and actually size wise, to Monte Morris.
Yeah, but
he's a little heavier than Monte Morris.
But Monte is not as good of a 3-point shooter as Corey. I don't care about the number. Like, people were in the comments telling me, hey man, I watched Monte Morris for 100+ games in his career. He is not a pure shooter.
He's not.
He's not.
Who said he is?
The guys in the comments that they're talking about 40% from three,
no,
which means nothing. But this guy, he can shoot. He can be 35%. He's more of a shooter.
His career percentage is 35.
Yeah, and behind the screen, he's more of a, and he has range too. He's more of a shooter than Monte Morris.
Yeah.
The thing I like about Olympiacos signings, there's questions in regards to their stamina and their body, how their body is right now, but they're smart players. They are not players that dominate the ball, that want to go get theirs. They are players that are able to play within the system. So it'll be interesting to see how
without a doubt,
Joseph adapts.
he has playmaking abilities. He can read the pick and rolls really well. He can pass the ball. He can create space for himself and for others. He's the guy who, I'm not going to say floor general. This is a very cliche. But he's a guy that he can take care of your offense. And at the same time, and I think that's what Coach Barzokas values the most, is that he's a good defender.
Yes.
Because let's be honest,
Is
right
he
now,
still a good defender like he used to be, Dora? That's
well,
the thing.
you know, he's not a big defender. Like he doesn't get stops. He's not a walk-up kind of defender.
He's not a Thomas Walker
but he's a smart player, knowing the basics in defense and where to go and how to help. It's very
understanding
it's very important.
What's going on behind your back.
Exactly.
Well said, Dora.
Exactly.
Bravo, Dora. Bravo.
So, and by the way, let's say that he was signed for 1.5 years, which means it's a long-term
I don't know.
thing.
Is it guaranteed or is it?
That's what I read. I don't know.
So.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't think Olympiacos will guarantee the second season. It seems to me that it will be more of a, prove-it deal.
So that's it, George. Don't look at your phone when we're doing the outro,
I'm looking at my notes.
Who's texting you when we're doing a show?
I'm looking at my notes. I have do not disturb on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. And I'm just looking at my notes.
That's it.
Just trying to see if
no more double weeks right now, but we have a game on.
No more double weeks
Tuesday.
until when?
No. I'm saying not another double week. We have a double week the week after, but right now we have a game on Tuesday.
We have a game on Tuesday. Nice.
Yeah.
Free basketball.
But we're gonna start on Thursday. And we're going to be back on Sunday.
For sure.
With a recap and a preview, like we always do.
Subscribe, man. Like and subscribe on Squeak TV. And we'll see you all next week. And until then,
see you on the court.